Welcome back to What's on Hollywood. Today, we are breaking down one of the darkest supernatural battles imaginable, Pennywise the Dancing Clown from Stephen King's It vs. Agatha Harkness from Marvel's WandaVision and the comics. Two ancient forces. Two masters of fear and magic. But only one can dominate when the shadows rise. In this narrative, we will combine both the movie versions and the full comic lore power levels of Agatha and Pennywise to determine who is stronger, who is more powerful, and ultimately, who would win. Sit back and let this dark narrative pull you into the world of cosmic horror and supernatural witchcraft. The origins of two nightmares. Pennywise begins not as a clown, but as a cosmic entity known as the Deadlights. Originating from a dimension beyond the universe, Pennywise is older than Earth itself. In the movies, he arrives on a meteor and wakes every 27 years to feed. But in the novel, Pennywise is far more terrifying. He is a shape-shifting, fear-feeding predator whose true form is incomprehensible to human minds. His clown shape is only a disguise to attract children. His real essence is an eternal, interdimensional light that bends reality, manipulates fear, and crushes human minds from the inside. Agatha Harkness has an origin just as ancient, but rooted in magical history instead of cosmic horror. In the MCU, she is a centuries-old witch who survived the Salem witch trials and consumed the magic of her entire coven. In the comics, she is even older, thousands of years old, one of the original witches of the Marvel Universe, and a mentor to Scarlet Witch herself. She has walked through magical realms, mastered ancient spells, controlled supernatural forces, and guided heroes and villains alike. Agatha represents the peak of magical intelligence, discipline, and survival, while Pennywise represents raw, chaotic, predatory fear energy. Powers and abilities, fear versus magic. Pennywise operates on fear. The more terrified his victim becomes, the stronger his powers get. In movies, we have seen him shape-shift into monsters, break physics, stretch reality, read minds, teleport, appear in multiple places, and control hallucinations powerful enough to paralyze children and adults alike. His true form, the Deadlights, can instantly break a human brain, leaving them floating in catatonic horror. In the novel, he easily bends reality around himself, corrupts space, and manipulates identities. His powers are only limited by the mental strength of his opponent. If you fear him, he becomes unstoppable. If you don't fear him, he weakens. Agatha's powers come from magic, not fear. In the MCU, she uses dark magic, rune spells, energy absorption, levitation, telekinesis, and mind manipulation. She openly states that she takes power from those who do not deserve it. She drained the life force of her own coven. And she nearly stole Wanda's chaos magic through ancient runes and traps. Comics Agatha is far more powerful. She knows forbidden spells, dimensional magic, resurrection rituals, spirit manipulation, astral energy, madness prevention spells, and even chaos manipulating incantations. She once survived the destruction of her physical body and still returned as a spirit capable of guiding Wanda. Pennywise attacks with fear, but Agatha fights with spells, rules, and raw enchanting force. The battle, fear collides with dark witchcraft. If Pennywise faces movie-level Agatha, the battle starts with fear. Pennywise would appear around her as illusions, twisted images, and horrifying visions. He would attempt to break her mind first. But Agatha is not a normal human. She has lived for centuries surrounded by magic, death, rituals, and supernatural forces. She has seen horrors far older than Pennywise's clown disguise. Fear tactics would not crush her mind the way they do to regular victims. Instead, Agatha would analyze him, reading his energy, sensing the dark dimension behind him, and understanding the rules of his existence. Pennywise would then unleash the Deadlights. In the movies, exposure to Deadlights traps the victim in a void of madness. But Agatha, especially with comics-level enhancements, has defenses against spiritual, mental, and interdimensional attacks. She can shield her mind, block illusions, and cast defensive wards to redirect harmful energy. Pennywise would shapeshift and attempt physical attacks, but Agatha has faced magical monsters, demons, and cosmic threats before. Her magic gives her mobility, range, and adaptability. While Pennywise feeds on weakness, Agatha grows stronger when confronting dark energy. The real challenge comes when Pennywise uses his true form. The Deadlights form is an extra-universal entity that cannot be fully killed by physical force. But witches, especially ancient ones, do not attack the physical form, they attack essence. Comics Agatha can strike at the soul, disrupt interdimensional tethering, bind cosmic forces, and seal entities within runic prisons. She can drain magic, life force, and supernatural energy. And Pennywise's entire existence runs on energy consumption. This gives Agatha a direct advantage. She understands how to cut off a being from its power source. Final result, who would win? In movie-only power levels, Agatha Harkness already holds a clear advantage. Pennywise preys on fear, but Agatha is too experienced, too ancient, and too magically trained to fall for psychological tricks. She could burn his illusions, shield her mind, and weaken his physical projections until Pennywise is forced back into his dormant state. She may not kill him permanently, but she can shut him down with patience, strategy, and the kind of magical discipline Pennywise has never truly faced. When we include comics-level Agatha, the result becomes even clearer. Comics Agatha Harkness is a multi-layered magical strategist who has survived cosmic disasters, battled entities far beyond human imagination, and manipulated reality through spells older than civilizations. She has trained Scarlet Witch, resisted astral corruption, and returned from death more than once. Pennywise, even in Deadlights form, is vulnerable to beings who understand souls, dimensions, and metaphysical structure. Agatha can seal him, bind him, or drain him. Pennywise cannot truly kill her, but she can truly end him by cutting off the interdimensional energy he depends on. So the final decision is this: Pennywise is terrifying. Pennywise is ancient. Pennywise is powerful in the shadows. But against an immortal witch with mastery over dark magic, runes, interdimensional knowledge, and centuries of supernatural combat, fear is simply not enough. Pennywise's tricks crumble in front of someone who has seen darker horrors, studied deeper magic, and walked through realms far more dangerous than the Deadlights. Agatha Harkness wins, both in movies and in comics, because magic defeats fear, intelligence defeats mind games, and experience defeats chaos. Final winner, Agatha Harkness.